morning to you. It's a beautifully frosty morning. I've been up since about, there they are. I've been up since before 6. Got my boys, good morning. Got my boys' lunches done and enjoyed coffee with my husband. Haven't done anything other than that. I'm getting over a sinus infection. You guys, I did not pay attention to my own body recently, and I'm paying for it. This has taken me forever to get over. Being in the fresh air does help, so I'm doing chores this morning. I'll share more about that later. Come with me. And this is the cozy one here, yeah. There's this. Look at those two, our two ladies. That's Frank. He's a little pistol these days when it comes to the other male. He's a fantastic bunny. Well, hello, beautiful mamas. I think I'll be pregnant. Hey, buddy, you need to head out. So, we take turns doing morning chores, like full morning chores. And yesterday was a really big day for us, so I told the kids I would do morning chores. Oh, there's another head in there. Oh, that's lovely. But they forgot to leave the scoop for me, so I need to go hunt it down. Just love that when that happens. Oh, glory. So, we start with chickens first, and usually they're done by now, but we've had a slow-moving morning. We had our last Farm and Nature School class yesterday. We had our fall festival. It was amazing. I know, guys, I'm coming. Hold on. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hens right now that don't go in their enclosure at night, and I don't know what to say. We could lift them up, but at some point you just have to say, well, this is how it is. This is what they're preferring. So anyway, so Farm and Nature School went well. But my kids are exhausted, I'm exhausted. I need to talk more about Farm and Nature School anyway. Like, it has been such an incredible experience for us, and hopefully all the families too. But okay, back to chore talk. I know that this camera does not adjust to light very well, but you guys, it's a gorgeous morning. We usually do our chickens first, whether it's me or the kids, or chickens and ducks, a flock, let me put it that way, because they're usually so ready to eat, and they are in an enclosure that we have to let them out of. So the scoop, so this is, we just do their feed. Our farm school kids brought us all of their old pumpkins, tons of bags of leaves, which is huge, so we'll use that for bedding. Starting now and then through some of the winter for chickens and for our sheep. And today they're just getting a little bit of corn. That might primarily just their feed. So watch this. Come on out. Hey, baby. Let's go feed you all. I know, you're looking here. There you go. Ready? They were crazy. I'll give them some more pumpkins in a little bit too, but this should keep them good for now. So some of our farm kids, their families joined us. My two little guys, I just saw them. They have been spending their early mornings. Well, who got into those apples? Oh my word, something got into the apples. Anyway, they've been spending their early mornings, even though it's frosty, with the kitties lately, because they know they're getting ready to leave. It's so sweet. Shad, he set a blanket out there yesterday afternoon. It got to be like, 60 or so. Sun just shining on him. Fell asleep in the wood pile with the cats, or with the kitties. It was absolutely precious. Okay, back to farm school. This is just how life goes on here, very random at times. So anyway, our farm kids, all the families came yesterday. we had our fall festival. We roasted hot dogs. The kids made, this was their idea, they wanted to make a garlic French herb bread. We did that. I made a sourdough pull-apart cheese bread. We loaded them up on carbs. And a sourdough banana bread. And then we had a salad, a fall salad. I should tag, I'll just show you sometime. I'll make the recipe. And then apples, and we did an apple cider, but we did a spiced chai apple cider. It was quite lovely. Anyway, one of our families brought us a ton of apples that are going bad. And they asked us if our sheep would like them, or any of our animals. I'm like, oh my goodness, yes. Sheep, chickens, they will love them. Look at my loves. Look what I have for you. Tallulah, you need to get down. Come on, over here. Over here. Over here. You have to come down. Over here. Come on. There you go. Tallulah loves apples. And may I introduce you Tank. Tank is our new ram. The introductions were a bit shaky at first, but they're doing really well now. Come on, Tally. Take it, honey. You want to take it? Here. There you go. Tatum will eat a little bit. Here. Tank, would you like an apple? Would you like an apple? The lady's going to show you how to do it? No. Hey, buddy. He's been super chill for the most part. Once he got adjusted, he rammed us quite a bit in the beginning. I think that sun feels good on your face. So hopefully he will be the one to breed with our ladies. And in April, oh my word, Tallulah. She is like a dog, you guys. I have never met a sheep like her. Wow, Tallulah, you're strong. Well, but hopefully come April, we will have babies. You never know. He seems super chill. I'm hoping that he is going to be able to do the thing. You're okay, Tatum. Okay, so what I was getting ready to tell you was, some of our families were asking how our homestead runs. Like how we actually do things out here. And I think most of them realized by yesterday that, you know, my husband has a full-time job. His job is what got us out here. Like that afforded us in our area to be able to buy this place, this land. And what we could afford is, hey buddy, I don't want you ramming me. Hi. It's okay. I'm not even going to touch you right now. He was pretty into ramming. So he does a lot of the maintenance of the land and buildings. But I'm the one that does the homesteading, so to speak. The gardens, the animals. You're okay. I got you. Yeah. It's not really pleasant to be rammed by them. He's little, it doesn't hurt, but it kind of shocks you for a second. Good job, buddy. So, and my kids help me as well. I follow their lead when it comes to interested animals and different things, but I am the one that does the day-to-day, the animals, the gardens. It's okay, it's just a truck. The animals, the gardens. We have Katahdin sheep out here. We have chickens and ducks of a couple different varieties. Of course, our barn cats and our dog. We have Holland lap bunnies as well. I've shared about them in this space before because when we first got our Holland laps about 2 years ago, one of ours randomly broke its leg, and that was a huge journey. So anyway, we're the ones, me and the kids, we're the ones that run the day-to-day of our homestead and make it work. And then my husband is the one that on the weekends, he does all of the maintenance of everything. So that's how it works for us. Someday, would it be a dream to be able to bring him home? Sure. But if you are in the homesteading world, you know you have to get creative when you find ways to bring money in, because it's when you start having animals, it's just expensive. We try to do all of the animal care that we can on our own. And we've been pretty successful with that so far. But it's expensive. Feed is expensive. Everything keeps rising. Good morning to you. Hi, how are you? I have not fed your kitties yet. You know, I'm sorry. Why don't you go do your cats? That's kind of your thing, isn't it? Yeah. As a mom of 8, I do the day-to-day with the homestead, the homeschooling, the home cooking, making a home. That's just kind of what we do. At the heart of who I am, though, I mean, I've been a photographer for most of my adult life, and so the artist mindset is very much ingrained in me. That's just how I am. And I'm really drawn to business too. But the most important thing is I love being able to share what we're doing out here and teach other families, whether it's in person or through this space that we call YouTube. And that's what we're doing. That is what we're doing now. Is it a slow process? It is. I would love to add a donkey out here to help protect our flock. I've shared in this space before that we had a really large, we call it the massacre this year. Our first one that was like that, it was devastating. We lost probably a third of our flock, I would say. And we have rebuilt since then, but I still feel like my originals are slightly traumatized from it. It took us a long time to be able to get them back into their coop, their actual coop. We kept them in a barn, and they did not want to come back. Who's that behind? Oh, I thought I saw a little animal. So, we thought about donkeys. I mean, down the road, I would love to have a livestock guardian dog, but we don't have they're expensive and they take so much time that I'm looking just for other ways right at the moment. We do have a dog. She's never killed any of ours, but I'm also not confident that she would protect, and she doesn't stay out at night. We had her before we moved out here. So if you are a homesteader, or if you are a wannabe homesteader, you know this, or you will learn this. You learn to adjust and change, and readjust and change course, change plan often to make things work, whether it's financially or animal-wise or grazing, anything. Yeah, you want to sniff it? I'm trying to halter train Tallulah right now. She's not having it yet. And I find it highly frustrating, but also highly satisfying. Stopsy. And it's been really growing. It reveals a lot about yourself, where normally I would have given up on things a long ago. You kind of become resilient, especially if you have animals, because your animals depend on you and you can't just get rid of them. What are you going to do? Butcher all of them? We're not. So anyway, all that to say, Katahdin sheep were my introduction to sheep. I wanted sheep. I wanted a really good grazer that was more calm than a goat. I've always loved sheep. I did not want a fiber sheep at first, although I would love that now. I wanted a sheep. When I learned about Katahdins, it really drew me in because they can be meat, that they're fantastic grazers. They're really great with parasite loads. They can handle it better than a lot. We've never had one issue yet. I don't even know why I verbalized that, knock on wood. But this is what she does. She eats at my zippers all the time. And they're meat sheep as well. Their meat is very good. Our goal is to have these 3 be our breeders, and then from here on out, if they get pregnant this next time, the first time that they came to us, we thought they were pregnant and they weren't. So it'll be interesting to see what happens this time. All that to say though, now that I've learned more and more and more about sheep, I just want to keep going with sheep. And really, really high on my list are the black nose village sheep. So I've started studying them just very slowly, learning about them bookwise. They're a lot more expensive to get, but there's breeding programs that I'm hoping that we can become a part of. We'll see. They would be fantastic grazers. They have really, really good temperaments. We're trying to get, we as in the U.S. is trying to get pure black-nosed Valays back here. It sounds to me from all of my reading that they're actually getting really close, which is exciting. Their fiber, especially the closer that you get to pure, is unbelievable. He has become super chill. I can't believe that. You're trusting us. So, I don't know. We will see. Katahdins have been wonderful. I've highly, highly enjoyed them, and we will continue to enjoy them, hopefully through breeding. And we'll just see where it goes from there. So that's just a little background on how our homestead works when my husband has a full-time job. And I hope it feels encouraging to a lot of women. You know, there are many things that I cannot do because I'm just not strong enough. You know, sheep, chickens, ducks, our bunnies, a massive garden which supplied food for not just our family, but 20 other families. We did a curated farmers market CSA basket this past year. I run those. And while I'm so thankful I have my husband and my sons when I have them, I've had to learn to figure out a lot without them. And my goodness, I wish they were here all day, every day with me. We could do so much more, but we're not there yet. And we're not letting it stop us. So I hope that encourages other women to say, no, man, we can do this. We can do this. And I do have my younger kids, and they are a huge help. I'm not leaving this spot right now because Tank is standing right by me and he's letting me pet him. What if I'm a little bit nervous to do this because you just never know. Like I said, it won't hurt. It'll just be startling. When he's a full grown, no ma'am, or no sir to you. So all that to say, I do hope it encourages you. You can do really, really hard things, mamas. We can, women, and we can run homesteads, and we can do it well. And sometimes we have our husbands here with us all the time, and sometimes it's us and the kids, and that's okay. Come here. I'm trying to get her so you can see this. Come here. Come on. Come on. Are you ready? Yep. All right. So far, she has not moved for me. Every time I try this, she'll just try to take it off. Here. The reason I'm trying to halter train her is because I would love to be able to move them at times where I'm controlling. Instead of, we lure all of them with corn. They move, decently well with corn, a bucket of corn, and you just shake it. But if I can move just her, then she can trust me and she can get used to this, but she always gets it off. It would be hugely helpful, especially as our flock grows. We're not looking to have hundreds of sheep. I would love to have 10, maybe. This is just for us. We're doing this on Homestead. We're doing this on Homestead level, not on a production level. Come on. Come on. Come on, Susan. Come on. She's stubborn. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on, Susan. I'm gonna have to come out here probably with apples. She's doing better than what she did a couple days ago. I need to be working on it very consistently with her. I will never get this on Tatum. If you don't know about Tatum, if you're new in this space, Tatum is our sweet little pistol. She hardly uses, you can't even see her right now. She's behind the tree by the fence. She won't come by me. She never has, even though we got them at the same time. So, Come on, sister. She almost has it off. She's like, come on, Mom. What are we doing here? I'm not about this. Yeah. So we'll keep working. We had to teach our kids, are teaching our kids. We taught our farm school kids the other day. They're used to Tatum and Tallulah coming out, and they can feed them and walk with them and all those things. And I said, we can't do that right now because we now have a ram, and we're not going to do that with the ram. And even though the ram in this moment is more gentle and subdued, hi Taties, I won't touch you. I won't touch you. He won't be that way if he's a good ram. No, no ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am. Oh boy. So, all that to say, it is a new game or a new process when you have a ram. I want to tell you I'm super hopeful that they're going to be bred by him. And I really, really hope that they will be. But I would be lying.
My first time doing
Yeah, he saw, oh, and now Tallulah's like, wait, me too, please. My deepest fear is that the reason they weren't bred the first time, which we thought they came to us bred, the shepherd thought that they were both bred. My deepest fear is that they won't be able to, or maybe give those little chickens to be bred. And that would be a huge disappointment because then that means that we have to start over. To no fault of anybody's other than, bummer, 2 duds, right? I mean, so to speak. They're not duds, but you know, they may not be able to. So most larger farms will give it a cycle or two, or a time or two, and if they're not bred, then they're culled. Ugh. I don't want to do that. So I'm really hopeful. We've become attached to our sheep. Sorry. I'm right-handed and I cannot get this. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Water buckets. We fed them, or we filled them last night. Just gotta break the ice off the top. It's not too bad. Let's go bring them those apples. Hey, duckies. So it's getting colder. Obviously, nobody's laying much right now. Except the problem is they haven't been laying for quite a while. Ever since the massacre, really. It's been, year number 3 has been our hardest year of homesteading so far because we've dealt more, I'll take those sweets. We have dealt more with death. Not so much sickness. That's actually been really good this year. Just hardships. Areas of gardens not growing. Trying to figure out why everything else is doing well, but I had 3 spots in my really large gardens that were just doing mediocre at best, if anything. Okay, why is that happening? But our garden is in an old horse pasture that was very neglected. So is that why? Who knows? Okay, it's a little bit later. We're back inside. I am getting my sourdough loaf in. I kind of left it. I brought it out of the refrigerator from yesterday. It was ready to go yesterday, and I let it proof too much. This will be interesting, but all will be well. Our kitchen is very active. Very active. Yes, it is. No pretty designs today. I just need my scoring. We just need to eat it for lunch. So I shared yesterday we did this sourdough cheesy pull-apart bread. You guys, it was so unbelievably delicious. I'm hoping that I can do that with this, and I'll share the recipe with you. I literally couldn't stop eating it. It was so good. So stay tuned. Hopefully that will be coming soon. If not today, maybe the next video. The Homeschool Homestead home food agenda today is cleaning my kitchen. You can see, hey buddy, good morning to you. How are you? Good. It's cleaning my kitchen, getting some food done, like the sourdough pull-apart bread again. Yeah, hi buddy. Okay, just 1 second. We'll help you. Would you go help me? Right now, I'm going to go cut my. How old are you, dude? My 7-year-old's hair. I'm gonna cut your hair. I was trying to grow his hair out long. I love Shad's hair long. I love it long. And he said no, so I'm gonna go cut his hair. We'll be back later. Turn around, let me see that mane. Holy moly, he just got it wet for me. Wish me luck.
It's good.
Okay, it is. It's pretty good. I think I'm really happy with it. He wanted a lot cut off. Turn around. He just got out of the shower. So, okay, that's about all you're gonna get. It's good enough for what mom can do, right? They like their top long.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I just kind of undercut it a bit.
Don't want to be bored.
Okay, it is not much later. It's a few hours later. I finished my boy's haircut and it turned out decent. I'm happy with them, it's good. To be fully honest though, my big guys don't let me cut their hair anymore. So you know, mediocre at best. They were happy with them, my little guys, so for that I'm thankful. I've done the kitchen cleanup as far as I am for now. I'm about 2/3 done with the dishes. This is what happens when we have an event like this, when we did our fall festival with our farm school kids. I was in the kitchen a lot on Sunday and a lot yesterday, which I love, but then I don't usually always pick up the same day. And so I have it now functioning. It's clean. You know, I use my thieves cleaner. Everything's clean, everything's swept. I'll probably not vacuum. You saw me vacuum. I will probably mop, or one of my girls, they actually really like mopping. They might mop later. Almost done cleaning my cast iron skillets. You know, the typical cleaning just on a daily basis. And like I had mentioned, I was gonna show you my sourdough, how it turned out. Well, by the time I came out from doing my boy's hair and cleaning up my room and getting dressed, this is what's left. So it's a good sign that they enjoyed it. One of my guys said, man, sourdough is the best bread in the world, which is funny because the one that said it he's not always loved it. So I have to go bring my compost now out to my chickens because it's starting to smell just a little bit of needing to be given to them. And school with Miss Posey. Willow is downstairs. She is starting her school. My boys just went over to my in-laws. Tuesday is usually my really big home day when I am making food and prepping food and all those different things for the week. But since we had our farm school festival, it happened out of order. So it is not going to be that. We're gonna have shepherd's pie for dinner tonight, and it's leftovers from last night. Anytime I make mashed potatoes, I make extra, so then the next day our dinner is pretty much done. Like I'll have to add some vegetables and cheese to it. Then I put all the extra potatoes into a pan. Well, let me just show you. Okay, so this is last night's leftover mashed potatoes. Then I made a ground turkey gravy, which is absolutely amazing. It's my grandma's recipe. I put that over it. Then I'm gonna add either corn or green beans. I'll probably add corn tonight because most of my kids love it with corn. And then a little cheese on top. Jason and I are going on a date night tonight. We try to do that once a week. So this will be their dinner and it will be delicious. This is one of our favorite things. So I'm kind of sad to miss it, but I'm also excited for a date night. I need to go back and check on my sheepies, see how they're doing. I just came outside. I'm gonna take you with me to do the compost and then I'm gonna say goodbye for just a bit. But anyway, I hope today you just got a teeny tiny glimpse into a late fall day on the homestead when I'm the one that runs our homestead on a daily basis. Not my husband. His work is so important. I'm not comparing our work. His work is so important, but I'm actually the one that runs the homestead. So when we work on projects, he has a list, I have a list, and we confer with each other. My lists always revolve around gardens, animals. So I'm the one that does the animals and gardens. He's the one that does lots of things to do with the house and our buildings and, you know, land and trees where, you know, there aren't gardens, which is there's a lot of it. So we make a really good team. But I hope that if you are a female and you're watching this and you are dreaming of a homestead, or maybe you do over here, or maybe you already do and you're feeling like, oh, you can't get everything done. Maybe this encourages you like, no man, you can. We can do a lot. I may not be able to do all the heavy lifting things that I either need Jason or my boys for. That is true. I can't do everything and I'm not pretending, but I do get really creative. And I'm scheming some things recently where it's like, I need their muscle for this and this and this on a daily basis and I don't have it. So what can I do instead? I'm scheming. He won't like my idea, but I know I'm not gonna share it quite yet. We'll see. So may you be encouraged, my lady friends, to keep on. I'm coming to say hi. We can do hard things. That's what I tell my farm school kids all the time. We can do hard things. We just have to remind ourselves sometimes that no, we can do hard things. So the next mission that I need to do on my own is trim my sheep's hooves. That requires me, one of them, I have no idea how I'll catch her, but it requires me taking them and flipping them. So I'm bear hugging them from back and flipping them up, and then they're rendered immobile. Just quick trim them and be done. These girls have to weigh over 200 pounds. So I don't know if I can do that. There's chutes that you can buy for things like that when you have a large amount. I don't have that. I won't ever have that. I might need my son to help me, but we'll see. Okay, now on to the homeschooling portion. And oh, the other thing I have to do is I have to finish up writing my curriculum for the next season of farm school. I started it late summer, so I'm getting really close. I just need to finish it up and send out that email to all my farm school families so they know what to expect and decide if they want to sign up, so they sign up per season. I have to finish that today, but I need to do homeschooling first with the girls. So until next time, carry on. See you later.